Leake Academy varsity girls and boys basketball coming your way tonight from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym on the campus of Leake Academy. Boswell Media Sports is your home for Leake Academy basketball. Thanks for being with us tonight on Cruisin' 98.3, the Cruisin' 98 mobile app, a live audio stream at cruisin98news.com. And we're live streaming on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. If you're there, hit the subscribe box, and we'll let you know every time the Rebels are coming on the air. We're glad you're with us tonight. Billy Steens in the producer-director is operating the camera tonight. The award-winning Breck Riley, and I'm Philip Palmertree. We thank you for making us part of your Tuesday evening here on this chilly January 9. The Rebels continue MAIS District 2 5A play, hosting the Park Place Crusaders in varsity girls and varsity boys competition. This is the Morris Pharmacy pregame, and we're at a point in the schedule where we've turned the corner. We've played everybody once, and now we're bringing it back around and playing everybody twice in the home and away district part of the series, and by the end of the month, we'll be in district tournament competition. So the season is hastening on for this girls game. Coach Amanda Hatch's ball club 20-4 on the year, 3-2 in the district, and they lost on this floor Friday night, 51-42 to Simpson. Got off to a slow start and trailed by as many as 16, got it to within 7 a couple of times, and ended up falling by 9 points the other night. Off the bench, Caroline Cheatham with 12 points to lead the offensive effort, and right behind her, Jenna Allen, Cheatham part of the starting lineup. Off the bench, Jenna Allen had 11 points, but LA left a lot of opportunities at the free throw line, went just 5 for 10 in free throws, and got out rebounded, particularly in that first half. And a very good Simpson ball club. These two teams, Park Place and Leake, met back on the 5th of December, and it was a blowout down in Pearl. Katie Jones went for 11 points, Anna Morgan Young for 9, Sarah Prince for 8, but just about everybody got in the scoring action in a 15 victory in Pearl. And so now the Crusaders come in and try to see if they've marked some improvement along the way. And, of course, we've got boys coming up afterwards. So a lot coming up, but we've got next up the Baptist Medical League starting lineup, and then the South Group Cox tip-off. All that's coming up here on this Tuesday night. And we're going to step aside. We'll come back, and we'll get you Baptist Medical League starting lineup. Stay with us as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
You can't get much for $5 these days, unless you go to Wendy's for a $5 Biggie Bag. Get your choice of double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken sandwich, plus 4-piece nugs, junior fry, and a small soft drink, all for just $5.
You got that bag, you got that Biggie Bag, you got that bag.
That was smooth, wasn't it? That's how you're gonna feel when you get that Biggie Bag at Wendy's.
You got that bag, you got that bag.
U.S. price and participation may vary.
Experience the South Group Cox Agency difference. We work with clients of established businesses, startups, young and established families, retirees, and high net worth individuals. South Group Cox has a statewide presence, local knowledge, and superior expertise. We are committed to be your hometown and long-term trusted advisor and have access to insurance and risk management solutions while at the same time offering you coverage options at an affordable rate. South Group Cox Agency open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 207 West Main Street, Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Baptist Medical League starting lineups. Coach Wick Neely's Park Place Lady Crusaders. Junior, 00, Kimora Coleman. 8th grader, Lena Cole, number 1. 2, Gracie Spell, a sophomore. 3, Presley Parker, also a sophomore. And freshman Emma Van Landingham wears number 21. Coleman, Cole, Spell, Parker. Van Landingham taking the floor for Park Place. They're going to be in black jerseys and shorts trimmed in white. Park Place across the front and white numerals with a little bit of green trim. Rebels in home white, navy numerals and numbers trimmed in red. Starting, averaging 8 points per ball game. Caroline Cheatham, who had a dozen on Friday night, junior at 5'5". 5'7", senior Olivia Rudolph, averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds. And in the post, senior at 5'11", averaging 12.5 points, 7 rebounds, shooting almost 50% from the floor for the season, Katie Jones. Rudolph, Young, Cheatham, Bell, Jones for Coach Amanda Hatch's 20-4 Leake Academy Lady Rebels. We're going to get you to the South Group Cox tip-off. We'll be on the air Friday night on the road, headed to Meridian as the Lamar Raiders host the Rebels. Same start time, just a little before 6 p.m. for Raiders and Rebels, girls and boys action. That's on Friday, and then we'll have special Monday coverage of Leake Academy girls and boys participating in the Martin Luther King Central Community College in Decatur. We'll get those times confirmed this week. So a lot of those things don't get set up even until late in the week as far as opponents and times, but you can check Kicks96news.com and also Leake Academy Sports on Twitter. Here's the South Group Cox tip-off. Grabbed out of there by Lena Cole of Park Place, and the Crusaders will play at half court. They go on the right elbow to Coleman with Olivia Rudolph between her and the basket. Then they come back outside the line to the taller Presley Parker. She's going to dribble left side, kick out for a 3 that's too deep by Cole. Rebound off the floor, Katie Jones. She's going to put it on the dribble left side. Make a nice job finding Rudolph for a kick out 3. Left corner, Bell, a little bit too short. Rebound dug out by Gracie Spell for Park Place. So both teams attempt a 3-ball and they go off the mark. Caroline Cheatham coming out to match up. They run Coleman down in the low post. She shed the defender, got a nice pass, and scores the 2-0 Park Place as we start here in the first quarter, presented by Carthage Vet Clinic. Pass from Anna Morgan Young down to Katie Jones in the lane. She took it straight to the 10 and gets fouled on her way up for the shot. So senior will step to the free throw line, try to tie it up just 1 minute deep into the first quarter. Katie, a 68% free throw shooter on the year. Silky smooth with that first one, goes down. She puts the second one up, and it's just good just like the first. So we got a 2-2 game, and the Rebels, of course, come out of that made free throw, applying full court pressure. Parker up the right sideline, does a good job finding Spell. She'll aim fire from the right side. Off the backboard, no good, but Coleman on the offside with the offensive rebound. She goes up on Rudolph and is able to scoop it in from the right side. Back-to-back buckets for Kimora Coleman. It's 4-2. Ella Bell, middle of the floor. She gets it to Anna Morgan Young, who'll drive down the left lane line, go off the glass, bounces around, and drops in for 2. First Rebel-made field goal, 4-4. A minute and a half into the game. Rebels causing some problems. Parker bringing it up against Rudolph. She uses up her dribble right at the timeline. Now it's got to deal with a 5 count, but she finds Van Landingham left side, pushes off a little bit. And Anna Morgan Young reaching for that basketball, but not committing the foul. Pass in the interior, deflected by Rudolph into the hands of Katie Jones. Rebels going to work some transition here, and she works around Coleman, goes up, gets Parker to foul her. Jones will get back to the free throw line. It's the second foul on, well, they're going to call it on Coleman. I think Parker was the one who committed the foul. That's significant because that's 2 on Coleman. Just 2 minutes into the game. First free throw, Katie Jones sends it down, makes it 5-4. Nori Bumpus, sophomore, coming in for Coleman. They're losing some size down in the low post by making that substitution. Second free throw off the front rim, back rim, and off. Parker clears the rebound, and then it's thrown away. Steal by Olivia Rudolph, who puts the right-hand lay-in into the bucket. 7-4 Rebels. Parker with Jones facing up her, far away from the basket. And the pass up the right sideline, deflected out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Rebels. Good pressure there from Anna Morgan Young along the right sideline to force the turnover. The Rebels have a 3-point lead, ball possession. Caroline Cheatham looking in to Coach Amanda Hatch, seated on the bench. Call out Jones for a high screen. Now they go in the corner. Anna Morgan Young's three goes halfway down and out, but there's Katie Jones with a putback that won't go, but she's able to chase the rebound down on the left baseline. Out top to Bell, over to Cheatham. Her three fades off to the right side. Rebound Cole for Park Place, but the throw into the front court intercepted by Rudolph. Rebels moving 3-on-4. Kick it out to Cheatham. Her pass deflected, but right to Katie Jones. She's out away from the bucket right side, but they rotate it around nicely for an open Ella Bell three that's off the heel. Rebounds knocked around over the end line. Leake touched it last. 7-4, Rebels in front, and they'll call a turnover. I think Parker passed it inbounds but did not establish herself inbounds with her feet before she got the ball again. So now Cheatham will play it in right of the basket on the end line. Comes to the top of the key. Young shovels Rudolph left corner. She's looking into the lane left side. Double team comes to Jones. She sends it out to Rudolph for a three. Junction three is good, and foul called. 4-point play. Possibility coming up. Van Landingham commits the foul, her first, team's third. Makes it 10-4. Rebel three-pointers presented by Prince Oil. And that's a 4-point play right there. Don't see that one in every ball game. Extends the Rebel lead to 7, and immediately a travel's called in the back as Gracie Spell was bothered by Ella Bell's pressure. Rebels up 7. Play it in their end of the basketball court. Catch and release three. A little bit short by Anna Morgan Young, but offside rebound. Good box out by senior Olivia Rudolph, and she sticks it back in with two hands. She's already got 8, and it's 13-4. Caroline Cheatham deflects a pass into the hands of Rudolph. She can't control it, goes out of bounds, but Parker touched it last for Park Place. Sub coming into the game for the Crusaders, senior Daisy Payne replaces Nori Bumpus. 4:12 to go first quarter. Rebels 13, Park Place 4. Into the right corner, Anna Morgan Young thinks about the pass, but they work it around the perimeter. Bell, left corner, Rudolph, guarded by Cole. They work it around the three-point line, come to the right side. Cheatham left-hand dribble, skip pass, left, Rudolph. Nice bullet pass into the lane for a quick turnaround from 5 feet out by Katie Jones. Good dime from Rudolph. Katie's got 5 points. It's 15-4. Clock winding under 3:39, and there's another Cheatham across the timeline. Rebels moving 3-on-2, but ball goes off the knees of Ella Bell. Fires it out to Anna Morgan Young for a deep three that's good. Anna Morgan Young's first junction three of the evening extends the lead to 14, and the Rebels are on fire. Wick Neely calls timeout with 3:21 to go first quarter. Leake 18 and Park Place 4 back in 30.
Like athletes on the road to victory, you can count on T&K Farms Trucking and Land Services to lead the way, and custom work is their specialty. From home sites and driveways, land clearing, forestry mowing, pond and road building, T&K Farms Trucking and Land Services can pave the way to your next project. Looking for gravel, stone, fill, dirt, or sand? T&K Farms Trucking and Land Services has you covered.
T&K Farm and Trucking. Follow them on Facebook or stop by in person just off Highway 25 at 1128 Liberty Road in Louisville. Credit card payments accepted.
Boswell Media Sports.
The Leake Lady 18-0 run here in the first quarter. They trailed at 4-2. Park Place got back-to-back baskets by junior Kimora Coleman, but she quickly picked up her second foul. And Park Place has not been able to hoist up many shots since then. It's been turnover after turnover forced by the Rebels. A whole lot of steals. Defense turned into offense. 18-4 our score, and Park Place will again throw it away. Running out of time on the end line. And the pass inside too hot for Daisy Payne goes off her fingertips into the side in front of the big money seats. The Rebels play it in with 3:15 to go, ticking clock. Emma Van Landingham nearly steals it from Anna Morgan Young. She goes deep wide left to secure the ball. Rebels working out away from the basket. Ella Bell 3 feet behind the arc, rattles in a junction three. 3 different Rebels have junction threes in the first quarter, and it's now 21-4. Katie Jones getting a little aggressive in the backcourt, trying to steal it from Presley Parker, and she picks up the first Leake foul of the quarter. And then turnover as Gracie Spell didn't have an open teammate, faked a pass, or sort of pulled back on a pass, and then she sort of stumbled forward into the from out of bounds, inbounds, and that's a turnover. Here's Caroline Cheatham hoisting a three, and she sends it down. All 5 starters have scored, and 4 of them have junction threes. It's 24-4. 2.5 to play in the first quarter, presented by Carthage Vet Clinic. The Rebels not wasting any time getting down to business here. Starting 5 has opened up a 20-point lead. Park Place, Presley Parker thinks about the three, stops at the top. Sends it left side to Cole. They skip it right now. Van Landingham driving on Young. And then she can't control it. Good on-ball defense from junior Anna Morgan Young. Leake will take it up the length of the floor, leading 24-4. Katie Jones from the free throw line. Stops, pops, scores it in the paint. Her 7th point, 26-4. A right-hand dribble. Gracie Spell guarded by Cheatham. Working between the circles, right to left. Goes to Cole, and there's Ella Bell with a steal. Quick pass to Cheatham. She's going to take it up and score it from the right side. Makes it 28-4. Under 90 seconds to play in the Carthage Vet Clinic first quarter. Coach Wick Neely just walking with his arms folded, shaking his head right now. His team unable to get shots against this aggressive Rebel defense, and a pass to the top stolen by Leake's Olivia Rudolph. She gets a step, gets the bump, scores it, and she'll get the chance for the and one. Two for Rudolph, put the foul on Payne, her first, team's 4th. Olivia Rudolph at the line. She's been productive this first quarter. She sends the free throw down. Puts her in double figures, and it's 31-4 with just a minute to play in the first. And a high screen goes Gracie Spell. Now sends it out between the circles to Parker. To Payne, left side, 6 feet behind the three-point line. She'll right-hand dribble. Isolate things for her on the right side. She loses the handle on the ball, goes to her knees to get it, but saves it to Cole. Into the corner to Presley Parker. Long three on the way, off the bank. Shot good for Daisy Payne. 31-7. The Rebels able to work some transition as Jones was set up in the post right side, gets bumped by Payne. Her shot won't go down, but she'll get back to the free throw line. Second foul on Payne. 15 foul with 27 seconds to go, and Katie Jones, frustration in her body language as that free throw rattled around the rim and came out. She makes 1 out of 2. She's 5 out of 8 in this first quarter at the free throw line. It's 32-7, just 20 seconds left in the quarter as the Crusaders work in the offensive half court. 3 airballed right side from Lena Cole. Rebels get it as it goes out of bounds over the end line with 14 seconds. So you'd expect LA to play for a single shot here before the buzzer. Cheatham handles it between the circles, left side Bell. Nothing inside. She comes back to Cheatham. She'll hoist one up from three-point range. Missed. Olivia Rudolph's put back from 15 feet away. No good, but the Rebels have done plenty good in this first quarter. Lead at 32-7. We'll be back in 60 seconds as Leake Academy girls basketball continues.
Branning Law Firm is ready to work for you. Attorney Jennifer Branning specializes in residential and commercial real estate closings, timber transactions, and business law. Jennifer and her friendly staff will assist you with your business and real estate. Please call 601-656-6152 or visit them in downtown Philadelphia across from the library. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 5 and Friday, 8:30 to 12. Branning Law Firm. 235 West Beacon Street, Philadelphia.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware materials and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joiner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
8 minutes deep. Leake already in control in this girls' game. 32-7 the lead over Park Place, and the second wave comes in. That second wave, Addie Crow, Marley Myers, Jenna Allen, Hannah Clark, and Sarah Prince. Sarah Prince will handle it to start the quarter against man pressure. Right side to Crow. They come inside out to Prince, who gives it up to Crow for a three that's off the rim, no good. Myers can't handle the rebound. Parker takes it away from her. Park Place will bring it up, trailing by 25 as Leake pressures in the half court defensively. They go right baseline. Parker, turnaround shot, good, high off the glass against Myers. Good looking shot there from Presley Parker for her first bucket, 32-9. Hannah Clark behind the three-point line, guarded by Cole. Over to Prince, and she'll aim, fire, and score the junction three. 35-9. Rebels extending the lead out to 26 points. Parker in the corner behind the arc. She'll aim, fire, and she'll score the three. Second three of the ball game for the Crusaders. 35-12 now, 6:40, ticking second quarter clock. Second quarter presented by Central Electric Power Association. Well, pick and roll play, well defended there, and Crow trying to force the pass into Myers, but it went off her hands and out of bounds. It's 90 seconds deep in Park Place. Playing it, there's a steal for Clark, and they'll get, I think, Payne for the reach in. Trying to slow her down. That's three on Daisy Payne. Hannah Clark bounces it to Prince at midcourt. Rebels leading by 23. Working out high to Myers. She comes right side Prince. She fakes the three, drives baseline, kick out to Clark. Wide open three, but it's too deep. Battling for the rebound, left side to Crow. Now she's going to step through, trying to put up a floater, no good. Put back from Myers, no good from the offside. And Parker able to clean the glass for Park Place. Rebels had quite a few shots there, but hoop. There's a travel behind the arc there as Gracie Spell wanted to square up and put the three ball up, but instead it's a turnover. She took an extra step. Sarah Prince checks the bench, walks it up on a right-hand dribble. Met by Van Landingham at the top, goes to Jenna Allen around a Myers screen. And they do the pick and roll, but Myers can't handle the ball, and it's stolen by Lena Cole. They tried that play twice with no success. And then on the other end, Hannah Clark going up trying to block the shot of Lena Cole from the left side, commits the foul. First on sophomore Hannah Clark. Cole looking for her first point. That one front rim, back rim, and off, no good. Nori Bumpus returns to the game. This is Emma Van Landingham for Park Place. 35-12 the score, 5:24 to go second quarter. Second free throw in for Cole. The Leake lead is now 22. Crow handling it, right wing to Myers at the top, guarded by Bumpus. On the switch, nothing there for Prince. She wanted to find Myers, but nothing there. They'll get it out to Jenna Allen. Her three off the back of the rim, no good. But offensive rebound, Addie Crow, and she gets hacked on the arm as she tries to take it back up to the rim. 5 minutes exactly to go in the quarter. Put the foul on Park Place's Presley Parker. Addie Crow good with a free throw. Addie averaging 4 points per game. Gets her first, now second point of the night as she gets the second one to scoot over the front of the rim. 37-13 Lady Rebels. High screen action for Park Place, but the ball knocked out deep wide right to Daisy Payne, who's playing with 3 fouls. Presley Parker thinks about the three on the right wing, but now Myers up in her grill. She gives up the ball. Steal for Marley Myers. Passes middle of the floor. Crow. Kick out to Clark. Behind the arc. Gives it back to Crow. She'll hoist a three that sticks on the right side of the rim. Rebound Parker for the Crusaders. Leake had a look there, but couldn't send the shot down. Payne guarded by Clark, right wing. Calls out Parker. 4 feet behind the three-point line. Around the screen comes Spell, and she'll hand it to Parker. Parker between the circles, keeping it right pivot foot. Sends it out to Cole for a reset, and there's Sarah Prince nearly getting a steal on the left wing. We go under 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Leake had 37-13. And extending the defense out, just sort of pushing Park Place out toward midcourt. They're not getting any good looks at the basket. There's a little screen switch. Parker going up against the smaller Sarah Prince. Foul committed. We'll see who it's on. It may be on Myers coming in. It is on Myers. That's her first. She tried to come in and on the weak side and help there, but Parker's too long on that first free throw. Presley Parker has 5 points. She scored all of them this quarter. She's hit a 2 and a 3. Sophomore, dead solid perfect on the second one, makes 1 of 2. Park Place shuttling in Bethany Mayo and Katie Villa into the game, replacing Payne and Cole. 3:43 to go. Leake 37, Rebels 14. Allen and Myers coming out of the game. Lily McDonald and Cody Breedlove check in now for LA. They lead it 37-14. High screen, Clark. Round to Crow. She'll use a McDonald screen to curl in the right side of the lane. Go up against Parker and score it. Went low from the shot and then got it up high. Good looking Offensive play there by Crow. That's her 4th point, 39-14. Offensive foul called on the other end as Gracie Spell pushed off on Sarah Prince, trying to create some room for a shot behind the arc. Clock starts up again, 3:14, ticking second quarter clock, presented by Central Electric Power Association. Right wing Crow into the corner, Clark, guarded by Villa. Come out to Breedlove at the top. She's guarded by Mayo. Now, nice look down to Clark. She can't finish with the left hand at point-blank range, and Parker boxes out to get the rebound. Crusaders coming left side. Parker 6 feet behind the three-point line, and the Rebels will commit a reach-in foul. It's going on Prince, her first, team's 3rd. Daisy Payne comes in to give Gracie Spell a spell on the bench, and there's Parker going up left side. Her shot won't go. She gets her own rebound. Can't get it to go the second time, and Hannah Clark rebounds it on the offside. Ahead to Crow. She's taking it to the rim. A little too strong. Payne gets the rebound for Park Place. She puts the foot on the accelerator, comes in the right side of the court. Leveled off at the right sideline by Prince and gives it to the taller teammate Parker. She fires it out to Payne at the midcourt logo, and they work it around left side to Bumpus. Bumpus to Mayo. She wasn't ready for the pass, but Bumpus saves it. Now the Rebels bring McDonald and Crow in. And I think they call held ball, so it's going to be Leake basketball. Myers returns to the game, as does Jenna Allen, and Clark and Crow take a seat on the bench. With 2 minutes to play second quarter, and Lily McDonald gets the steal on the inbound pass. Gets it to Allen, left corner. Here's the three from Sarah Prince, straight through. Junction three for the 8th grader. She's got 2 of them, and it's 42-14. 4-touchdown lead. A minute 37, and the clock draining down toward the Wendy's halftime. Prince uses up her dribble. Payne, her dribble. Her pass to the top, stolen by Breedlove, and she's able to get her back to the defender and score it with a right hand. Good job, Cody Breedlove, 44-14. Rebels extend the lead to 30. Prince with Payne with a behind-the-back dribble. Going to Mayo right side with Breedlove guarding her. Now she's looking for a teammate. Finds Parker right sideline, and they'll say that Marley Myers poked it out of bounds on the side. .105 to go. We hope at Wendy's halftime to talk to Coach Jason Morgan, the boys' coach. Park Place playing it in with under a minute to play. Trying to end with a little bit of confidence here in the half. Mayo, guarded by Breedlove, comes around a Payne screen. The Rebels switch defensively. And they take it out deep, left side, Parker. She'll stop, hoist the three, and send it straight through. Nice job squaring up, sending the three. Straight down the net by Presley Parker. 44-17. Here's Breedlove. Nice job drawing the double team and then bouncing opposite side of the lane to Marley Myers for her first bucket. Rebels up 46-17, 18 seconds, clock ticking. Payne, another behind the back dribble. Prince up on her. Finds Parker. Parker, left hand dribble. Curling in against Myers. Uses up her dribble. 14 feet away. Shot no good. Rebound offside McDonald for Leake. And that will run out the half. Not the offensive flurry of the first quarter, but Leake firmly in control. 46-17 as we get to Wendy's halftime. We'll take a break and come back as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Experience the South Group Cox Agency difference. We work with clients of established businesses, startups, young and established families, retirees, and high net worth individuals. South Group Cox has a statewide presence, local knowledge, and superior expertise. We are committed to be your hometown and long-term trusted advisor and have access to insurance and risk management solutions while at the same time offering you coverage options at an affordable rate. South Group Cox Agency open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 207 West Main Street, Carthage.
When it comes to being champions of the hardwood, nobody knows what it takes to dominate the way the Rebels and Welch Forest Product does. Welch Forest Products in Union can clear timber from your property with the least amount of possible damage. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation thinning, or site prep, call Paul Welch now. It's 1-774-8200.
Anyone who thinks they're better than Welch Forest Products or Leake Academy Rebel basketball,
Heart of the rim, gets it in, and she'll go to the line. Count the basket.
is barking up the wrong tree.
Dr. Ryan Anderson and his crew at Central Mississippi Animal Clinic love getting to know you and your pet. In addition to your pet's health care, they offer boarding that will be your fur baby's home away from home. Become a member of the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic family today. Download the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic app or go to centralmississippianimalclinic.com. Central Mississippi Animal Clinic, Highway 35, Carthage. Winter in central Mississippi may feel a bit different than other regions. It could feel like winter in the morning and summer by the afternoon. To keep your home comfortable, which may mean adjusting your thermostat by a few degrees, Central Electric recommends setting your thermostat at 68 degrees and changing your HVAC filters once a month. Make sure to seal your doors and windows if air is escaping or coming in. Central Electric, serving you since 1937. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
What's the three most important words in sports? We got game. And In Sports, located in can take yours to another level. Whether it's custom printing for your home team or our local high schools, you can always count on In Sports when it comes to having what you need when you need to look your best. From apparel to accessories, let In Sports at 431 Beacon Street in Philadelphia prove to you what it means when they say, we got game.
In Sports, proud supporter of the Leake Academy Rebels. Whether it's the game of basketball or life itself, nobody wants to watch it from the sidelines. Performance Therapy and their two closest locations in Carthage and Philadelphia. Their professional and experienced team of therapists provide occupational speech and physical therapy and can customize a plan for both in location or online sessions. For more information, visit their locations on Highway 16 in Carthage or on Beacon Street in Philadelphia. Performance Therapy, proud supporter of Leake Academy basketball. When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chat.
Wendy's halftime continuing. We're going to bring you back a little bit fast there. Tamar's Terrors on the floor. If you're watching on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel, you are seeing them do their thing with those dribbling and passing drills. And we've got a special guest here at the Wendy's halftime. It's Jason Morgan, the boys basketball coach at Leake Academy. And, Coach, appreciate you giving us a little bit of time here.
You are the –
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, we haven't talked on the air about this boys basketball team this year, but give us a little bit of a sort of the 30,000-foot view of how you think this team has developed from when we got fall practice started, and here we are in early January.
Well, Philip, I'm going to tell you, it's been a wonderful year, too. When you step back and look at the big picture, what our guys were able to do last year. And last year was a good year in its own right, but just seeing so much of improvement from last year to this year, it's been great. Just a couple of specific things. There's a number of opponents who not just beat us, they handled us last year, and we've done a much, much, much better job of beating some of those teams this year. It's always great to beat somebody who beat you last year. And then the other thing is there's a lot of teams that thumped us and handled us last year, and it's been the nickel and dime ball game this year, and two examples of that. Jackson Prep really handled us last year, and the two times that we played Madison St. Joseph's last year, they really put the elbow to us too. Now, I didn't beat either one of those teams this year, but 2 ball games. I think one of them was a 4 or a 5 point loss. The other one was a 4 point loss. So just stepping back and looking at the big picture, I've been tickled at how much development the guys have shown in such a short amount of time. We have a huge core back from last year, and we're going to bring most of this team back next year. So a lot of improvement from last year to this year. We're not there yet, but so far so good, man. A lot of things looking very, very good.
Yeah, good. And one of the things I've been impressed with, Coach, is as you mentioned, that St. Joe game and the Jackson Prep game, that was a game that really became the phrase I picked up from Mississippi State men's basketball coach Chris Jans. They really became rock fights. I mean, we really battled with them physically, bigger teams, but we're able to hold our own. And like you said, played within 4 or 5 points of both of those opponents. And but this is also a team that has the ability to move up and down the floor, score in transitions, score in streaks and bunches, and you've got a rising star in sophomore Samuel Prince.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody the other day. Samuel had I think he had 37 Thursday night, and I think he turned around on Friday night and had 35, 36, 37, something like that too. And they said, man, talk about how Samuel Prince is really scoring the ball, and I just kind of chuckled and I said, Samuel Prince is going to affect the game whether he scores 4 points or whether he scores 40 points. And the thing I'm really pleased with Samuel when it comes to is he's our most improved full court defender, and we guard full court most of every game. He's one of our most improved half court defenders, and really in the year and a half that I've known him, and this isn't me, and I don't know, he's got some great teammates. He's just wanted to really better himself at the defensive end of the floor, and he really has. People notice the box scores when he scores a lot of points, but I'm telling you, there's so many other ways he affects games. For instance, what he does to his matchup when he's on defense.
Yeah. He's really developing as a shot blocker, and he's always going to give you great effort as an on-ball defender and an off-ball defender as well. But this you've got a senior class, 3 guys who play a lot, but there's there's some depth on this Rebel team this year that wasn't there last year, and so that's exciting.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it's kind of a closing thought. We have come a long, long way in a relatively short amount of time. Me and the guys talk all the time about how easy it is to go from getting beat by 20 to getting beat by 4. I'll tell you what's really hard is to go from getting beat by 4 to getting over the hump and winning those close games. And I think we're getting closer and closer at the free throw line. We're learning about, pressure situations and getting big stops at the end of games. I think in the next couple of weeks we're going to see this team take another step.
Great. We look forward to being there and watching it and telling the story. Thanks for giving us some time, Coach Jason Morgan, here at the Wendy's Halftime talking about the boys team.
Thanks again for having me.
Yep, we're ready to start the second half. Leake girls comfortably in front, 46-17. I'll try to feed you some offensive totals as the half unfolds. Leake will play it in from midcourt with Rudolph, Cheatham, Bell, Jones, and Young on the floor, the starting 5 in white for L.A. Bell goes into the blocks, low side. Katie Jones back outside the arc to Rudolph, and there'll be a reach-in foul. Going to be the 3rd foul on Kimora Coleman. So Leake plays it in. Third quarter presented by In Sports in Philadelphia. Off the inbound play, coming off a screen. Down the right side is Olivia Rudolph. Gets the bounce pass, goes up, and gets fouled. That foul is going to be charged to Presley Parker, her second, team second. They'll put the senior Olivia Rudolph at the line. Leading scorer in the game, 11 points. She did not play in the second quarter, missed the first one. Nice high arcing shot, straight through second time, 47-17. Leake is led by as many as 32, if I believe, or as many, no, this match is the largest, 30. Here's Parker. She wants to put up a 3, fades off left side, but putting it back up on the left side is Gracie Spell, and she gets Rebels Bell to foul her, I believe it was. Yep, goes up on the board against senior Ella Bell. That's Ella's first personal. Gracie Spell has not scored yet. She misses the first free throw, and it arcs high off to the right. No good. 30 seconds deep into the third quarter. Second free throw. creeps in for spell, 47-18. Cheatham finds Young, catch, release, 3, right side, 2 deep. Offside rebound, Rudolph. She can't get a two-hand putback to go, and Kamora Coleman in position to clear the rebound for Park Place. Sets a screen high for Spell, who angles a dribble right side. Now gets it in the block to Coleman, who makes a nice move toward the bucket. Gets Jones to foul her, and Coleman will get to shoot free throws. It's Katie's second personal. So we've got a free throw shooting contest going here in the early part of the InSports third quarter. Coleman sends the straight through. Has another one coming. Misses the second one. Rudolph with the rebound. She comes quickly into the front court, inside. Now out to Cheatham. Her 3 off the right side of the rim, no good. Emma Van Landingham digs out the rebound for the Crusaders. They come up trailing 47-19. Here's Spell working on Cheatham right. Round to Van Landingham screen into the corner. Parker feeding Coleman. She'll go through 2 Leake defenders, miss from 4 feet out. Rebound Jones. She comes up quickly into the front court. Going to step through, take it to the rim, but it rolls off the right side. Another rebound for Olivia Rudolph. Kick out Jones, right elbow. Runner bounces off the right side. Coleman clearing the board for Park Place. Leake had some good looking execution, but couldn't finish on that possession. They're in front 47-19. The starting 5, you figure, playing some of their final minutes tonight, as they played the entirety of the first quarter. And the Rebels brought in 7 different players in the second. Shot from the left wing, a 3 missed, and then a whistle on the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Park Place going on Van Landingham, her second. That's Park Place's 3rd team foul. Rebels 47, Park Place 19 in this District 2 contest. Free throw line left, Jones. Out to Rudolph. She'll set her feet. 3, way short. But Jones in the right place at the right time, comes underneath. Scores it from the right side of the rim. 10 now for Katie. So Olivia wants that as an assist. Not a not a missed shot. Van Landingham's going to rear up, fire 3, leave it short, rebound off the bounce. Katie Jones ahead to Rudolph, who's ahead of everybody, but she got sped up, misses the shot, but then runs down the rebound left side to Young. Now skip pass right side. Cheatham with a junction 3. Caroline's second of the game. She's got 8 points. Lead 52-19 as Leake extends their lead. Katie Jones steps into the passing lane. Free throw line, going to take it all the way to the other side, but too strong. Rebound Presley Parker. Surrounded by 3 Rebels. Park Place into the front court. Spell hands it to Parker. She's going to stop behind the three-point line. A little entry pass down right side to Kamora Coleman, who turns, fires, can't get it to go. Another Rudolph rebound. She's got to be in double figures in rebounds. And she's going to drive, leave it a little bit short from 8 feet out, right side. And again, Coleman with a rebound for Park Place. Crusaders moving, 4:08, clock ticking. Here's a Kamora Coleman 3 that goes down. 8 for Coleman, and timeout for, I think it's just going to be a sub timeout, not going to be one where we're going to come away. And that second wave coming through, or coming into the game. Clark, Prince, Allen, Myers, and Crow. That group, Sarah Prince had 6, Addie Crow had 4, Myers had 2. So they played through the second quarter. Between the circles, Prince, yo-yo dribble, goes to the right elbow to Clark. She's cut off by Coleman. Her pass to the outside, snatched away by Cole, and she's going to drive and score it with the left hand. First made shot of the game, 52-24. Prince angles left side to Jenna Allen, guarded by Payne. So use a Myers screen, now give it to Myers. Myers looking Down low, now in the right corner, Prince, catch, shoots for three off the side of the rim, and Parker comes out of there with it. A lot of hands reaching up for it. She's stopped 18 feet out from the basket, gives it to Coleman. Coleman wants the three, clangs off the right side of the rim, rebound Myers. Rebels come in with 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Jenna Allen wide open for three, comes high off the back of the rim, rebound Emma Van Landingham. She gets called for the carry. She left the ball inbounds, went out of bounds in front of the Rebel bench, but commits the turnover. 52-24 LA in front, 2:50 left in the InSports third quarter. Jen Allen thinks about the three, and they're going to get Payne for a little reach-in foul. That's 4 on her. 14 fouls in this quarter. Addie Crow will trigger it in on the right sideline in the corner to Allen. Nice bounce, wraparound pass to Myers. Double team comes to her. She tries to find Clark, and there's a tie-up underneath. Possession arrow says Park Place basketball. A 28-point lead for Leake. Remember, we've got the boys game coming up after this. The Ozark Ag post game when the fourth quarter clock hit 0. Steal from Prince. Rebels count a 3-on-2. Transition opportunity. Stop, pop, mid-range jumper. Good for Hannah Clark. That's her first score of the night. Jenna Allen, the only player, and Lily McDonald, the only two who have played but not scored so far. 54-24, the lead's back out to 30. As Cole goes to Van Landingham right side. She drives, gets a step on Clark, but the runner from 12 feet out, no good. And the Rebels commit the foul underneath in the battle for the rebound. Marley Myers picks up her second. See, it was a shooting foul, so Lena Cole, who's 1 for 2 at the line, 3 points overall, steps back, makes the first. Nori Bumpus comes in to relieve Kimora Coleman. Minute 54 to go in the third. And missed the second one. Leake's Hannah Clark in position for the rebound. Right side, Prince. Oh, nice quick feed from Crow down to Myers, but she can't finish. There's Jenna Allen with a rebound, miss from the left side. A lot of contact down there, but no whistle. Under 1:36 to play in the quarter. Van Landingham left wing to Presley Parker. Her quick three missed, but she's able to run down the rebound left baseline. Steps back behind the arc, gets Myers out on her. The pass knocked loose at the top, but controlled behind the timeline by Cole. She's driving on Prince right side. Double team comes, and the Rebels commit the foul. Prince has committed 2 personals. Both teams with 4 team fouls here in the final minute and change of the InSports third quarter. Cole back at the free throw line, where she's been a frequent visitor tonight, makes the first. Second one left short. Clark off the bounce with a rebound. Head to the left side, Prince finds Allen, open corner, left side three, in and good, junction three. Jenna Allen was not going to be denied on a night when shots are going down for the Rebels. Under a minute to play, 57-26. Right corner ball mishandled, but picked up by Mayo for the Crusaders. Out deep wide right to Parker, guarded by Prince. Now driving right side, Clark cuts off Parker. They'll weave it out to the top to Cole. She loses the handle on the ball, trying to drive right lane line. Steals Sarah Prince. Goes ahead left side, Allen. She'll have to back it out. She'll square up. Three, good. Back-to-back threes for Jenna Allen. And it's 60-26. As we play out the final 20 seconds of this quarter. Left corner three, Cole air balls, and then bodies hit the deck. Hannah Clark goes down. Held ball, the official says, and it's Leake basketball with 9.2 seconds to go in the third. Prince looks at the clock, comes across the timeline around a Meyer screen. Going to step back, go to Allen. Now back to Prince. Three, a little bit too deep off the heel. No good. 60-26. Our score after three, back in 60.
Winter in central Mississippi may feel a bit different than other regions. It could feel like winter in the morning and some comfortable, which may mean adjusting your thermostat by a few degrees. Central Electric recommends setting your thermostat at 68 degrees and changing your HVAC filters once a month. Make sure to seal your doors and windows if air is escaping or coming in. Central Electric, serving you since 1937. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
What's the three most important words in sports? We got game. And In Sports, located in Philadelphia, can take yours to another level. Whether it's custom printing for your home team or our local high schools, you can always count on In Sports when it comes to having what you need when you need to look your best. From apparel to accessories, let In Sports at 431 Beacon Street in Philadelphia prove to you what it means when they say, we got game.
In Sports, proud supporter of the Leake Academy Rebels. Boswell Media Sports.
Starting the fourth quarter, Crow and Allen stay in the game, but Cody Breedlove, Abigail Graham, and Lily McDonald check into the game, and Park Place throws it away from one side of the floor to the other along the midcourt line. Rebels 60, Park Place girls 26. We start the fourth quarter. That's presented by Central Mississippi Animal Clinic. Jenna Allen handles the ball, goes on the right wing. Comes to Breedlove. Now 14 feet out. McDonald goes to Abigail Graham. She'll fire the three and score it. The senior, Abigail Graham with a junction. Rebel three-pointers presented by all the locations of the junction. Carthage, Louisville, Newton, Union, Scuba, Oxford, and Ridgeland. Right side, Presley Parker on a dribble guarded by Breedlove. Now she's going to lean in, try to get some contact, but no whistle. Missed the shot, but rebound cleared by Katie Villa. They bounce it down to coming the other way. Breedlove to Allen. She can't get it to go, but rebound dug out in the baseline by McDonald. Then tipped over by Graham to the right corner. Three on the way from Breedlove. No good. Stuck on the heel of the rim. Rebound Presley Parker for Park Place. Surely she's in double figures with rebounds as well. That's a stat I can't keep up with. And then Tall can keep up with everything else. Parker rears up for three and rattles it in. She's got 3 trays tonight, 63-29. Little quick give and go. Nice job. That was Allen to McDonald and then back to Allen on the drive in the lane for 2. Jen Allen has 65-29. Left corner, Cole for Park Place. Double team comes to her. Rebels knock it over the end line. Cody Breedlove touched it last. Leake will stay on defense. Cole will trigger it in for Park Place on the left sideline. Presley Parker with it. 6 feet behind the three-point line. Now Crow will come out and challenge her and move her back deep wide left. They bump a little bit, gives it to Cole. Her bounce pass taken by Van Landingham, deep wide right. They go down to Villa in the post. She wasn't ready for the pass and goes off her hands out of bounds. Abigail Graham bounces it into Jenna Allen. 5:33, clock ticking. Should be in a ticking clock situation the rest of the way. Right side, Breedlove, guarded by Mayo. The top, Crow, now back to Breedlove, and she nestles in a three from the right wing. 5 for Cody Breedlove, her first junction three. 68-29. Parker in the corner now sets the screen 4. That gives her room for an open look at 3. Too deep, too strong off the glass. Rebound McDonald. She sends it long pass, run down by Jenna Allen, but she can't quite control it. Dribbles it on the end line, and the Crusaders will take it. So the clock is ticking now. We'll stop only for a timeout or an injury. Rebels lead at 68-29. Call way away from the bucket. Going to go on Jenna Allen. Her first. Then the new group coming in. Everybody getting in the act. Lauren Payne, Ella Grace Bennett, Ainsley Stokes, Liza Kate Long, and Allison Thompson. So a fresh 5 on the floor for Leake for the final 4 minutes and 15 seconds of Central Mississippi Animal Clinic fourth quarter. And right away, a steal. Bennett, right side on the dribble. But she dribbles it on the sideline and turns it over to Park Place. Under 4 to play. Rebels leading by 39 points. Cole between the rings, left side to Parker. She thinks about the 3, gives it to Van Landingham, right side. Cole, they just work a weave out back. Now get it to Parker. Got it out high by Long. Villa's free throw line jumper missed, but then Lauren Payne couldn't reel it in. Park Place will keep it. So they'll have an inbound play to run left of the basket. Into Mayo, to Villa, now Parker. She'll put up a 3 off the right side of the rim, trying to control the rebound herself underneath. Took it away from Ainsley Stokes for just a moment, but then couldn't keep control of it. Find Allison Thompson right side. Mayo reaching in, grabs it, strips it away from her. Park Place coming with a steal. Under 2:45 to play. 68-29, Leake in front. Guarded by Stokes to the top for a Cole 3 that's off the right side of the rim. Ainsley Stokes boxes out, gets the rebound, but pass intercepted by Van Landingham. Runner no good. Saved inbound by Parker. And then Bennett blocks one shot. Then on the second block attempt, I think she's going to get called for a foul. It appears to be an injured Park Place Crusader holding her right arm. And Coach Wick Neely is going to come out and check on her with 1:37 to go. Leake in front, 68-29. Got the Ozark Ag postgame coming up when the clock hits 0. And Nori Bumpus come in. Minute 37 to go. Park Place keeps the ball. Catch and shoot 3, missed by Parker. Rebound on the offside. Taken by Leake's Ella Grace Bennett. She bounces it down in the post to Thompson. Ball's punched out of her hands, out of bounds. Leake will keep it. Clock under a minute 23 to play. Bennett inbounds to Stokes. Top to Payne. Right in the lane now at the shoes of Long. She can't keep hold of it. Cole takes it away, but then coming in, trying to swoop in for the steal is Thompson, and she commits a foul. Under a minute to play in the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic fourth quarter. Pass inbounds comes to Parker, bothered by Thompson. She'll deflect the ball out of bounds. Park Place will play it in front of their own bench, trailing by 39 points. Leake's going to move to 4-2 in district play. Mayo uses up her dribble. Pass the interior, nearly stolen. And then Allison Thompson deflects a pass. Hits it ahead to Bennett, and the ball's poked out of her hands over the sideline, out of bounds. Go under 15 minutes to play in the quarter. Bennett around a high screen from Stokes into the corner. Payne, 3, right side is in and good. Junior Lauren Payne scores a late 3 and sends the Rebels to a 71-29 final victory over Park Place. Ozark Ag postgame coming up after we take this break. So don't go anywhere as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Achoo! Achoo! Bless you, Mama.
Thank you.
Mama, you know that yummy medicine Moore's Pharmacy made for me? I bet they can make you some too.
Well, let me just give them a call.
Moore's Pharmacy is your specialty pharmacy for compounding and compliance packaging. This makes it easier if you take several prescriptions. And be sure to download their RX Local app. This will make your wait time even shorter, if you can believe that. Moore's Pharmacy, your only local independent pharmacy in Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Like athletes on the road to victory, you can count on T&K Farms Trucking and Land Services to lead the way, and custom work is their specialty. From home sites and driveways, land clearing, forestry mowing, pond and road building, T&K Farms Trucking and Land Services can pave the way to your next project. Looking for gravel, stone-filled dirt, or sand? T&K Farms Trucking and Land Services has you covered.
T&K Farm and Trucking. Follow them on Facebook or stop by in person just off Highway 25 at 1128 Liberty Road in Louisville. Credit card payments accepted.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
At Wendy's, you don't need a psychic to tell you your hamburger's gonna taste great.
Excuse me?
Because every square hamburger is a sign you're getting the best.
Did someone say sign?
4 corners of hot and juicy fresh beef that make deliciousness its destiny every time.
Hold on. I'm getting fresh beef.
When you want the best hamburger, square's the beef. Choose wisely.
Choose Wendy's, Dave Single. I am a psychic, after all.
Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Boswell Media Sports.
Here we go with the Ozark Ag postgame after Coach Amanda Hatch's Leake Academy Lady Rebels dominate Park Place 71-29. Rebels are now 21-4 on the season with their overall record 4-2 in District 2 play. The Rebels didn't waste any time getting control of this game. Scored 32 points in the first quarter, led at 32-7 by a 25-point lead after 8 minutes of play. And never looked back, led 46-17 after 2, 60-26 after 3, and then get the final margin at 71-29. Leading scorer for Park Place was sophomore Presley Parker, who I think played all 32 minutes of this game. She ends the night with 12 points, hit 3 3-point baskets, made a 2, and went 1 out of 2 at the free throw line for 12. Kamora Coleman was plagued with foul trouble, but when she did play, she scored 8 points. And Lena Cole had 5, Daisy Payne 3, and Gracie Spell 1 for Park Place. For the Rebels, everybody played, and almost everybody scored in this win over Park Place. Olivia Rudolph had a great night. Almost certain she had a double-double. She had 12 points in just 2 quarters of action, had 11 in the first quarter. She had a junction 3, 3 2-point shots, and went 3 for 4 at the free throw line overall for a dozen. Also in double figures is senior Katie Jones. She had 8 points in that 32-point first quarter. She makes 3 shots from the field tonight and goes 4 out of 6 at the line for 10. 8 points by Caroline Cheatham, pair of junction 3s and a 2. Jenna Allen scored 8 points all in the second half. Same way, a pair of junction threes and a 2-point basket. Half a dozen for Sarah Prince off 2 junction threes. Anna Morgan Young had a 2 and a junction 3 for 5 points. Also with 5, Cody Breedlove. She had a 2 in the second quarter and junction 3 in the third. 4 for Addie Crow, who went 2 for 2 at the free throw line and made a shot in the second quarter for her 4 points. 3 for Ella Bell off an early junction 3. And then a junction 3 for Lauren Payne, and also a junction 3 for Abigail Graham in fourth quarter play. Appearing in the game but not scoring, Lily McDonald, Ella Grace Bennett, Ainsley Stokes, Liza Kate Long, and Allison Thompson for LA. Rudolph with 12, Jones with 10, Cheatham and Allen with 8 apiece, 6 for Prince, 5 apiece for Young and Breedlove. Crow scored 4, and then 3 for Bell, 3 for Payne, 3 for Graham, and 2 for Hannah Clark. I think I failed to mention her last time through. So Leake gets the 71-29 victory. The Rebels will play Lamar School in Meridian Friday night, and we'll bring it to you on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel and on Cruising 98.3. We'll take one break, a short break, and come back and get the Moore's Pharmacy pregame going for the boys' game. So Leake Academy basketball continues.
Whether it's the game of basketball or life itself, nobody wants to watch it from the sidelines. Performance Therapy and their 2 closest locations in Carthage and Philadelphia. Their professional and experienced team of therapists provide occupational speech and physical therapy and can customize a plan for both in location or online sessions. For more information, visit their locations on Highway 16 in Carthage or on Beacon Street in Philadelphia. Performance Therapy, proud supporter of Leake Academy basketball. When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
All right, here we go. Moore's Pharmacy pregame. We're ready for starting lineups presented by Baptist Medical League. Park Place, coached by Corey McElvin, 13-7 on the year, 1-4 in District 2 competition. They're dressed in black with PPCA in the front in cursive letters. Junior high girls were victorious. Junior high boys were victorious. High school girls victorious. And boys going to try to make it a clean sweep tonight. For Park Place, Keegan Cowden, a senior in the starting lineup. Senior Blake Anderson. Senior Jaden Knott. In the post, big Ben Blaylock. And big Logan Manville. So 5 seniors in the starting lineup for Park Place. Cowden, Anderson, Jaden Knott, Blaylock, and Manville. For Jason Morgan's Leake Academy Rebels, 17-7 overall, 4-1 in the district. Coming off a district loss last Friday to Simpson in overtime, 61-59. Samuel Prince had 32 points. Here the Baptist Medical League starting lineup for the Rebels. They call on Gage Warren, freshman at 5'10". And leading scorer in the club, Samuel Prince, has had back-to-back 30-plus scoring games. He's a sophomore, 6 foot tall. And Matthew Nowell getting the starting nod tonight. 5'9" junior will play the point. Jack Harkins, who hit the 3 with just over a second to play that sent us to overtime Friday night. 5'11" junior in the starting lineup. And then 6'1" senior Lucas Thomas rounds it out. Thomas, Harkins, Prince, Nowell, Warren. 5 in white for Leake. It's time for the South Group Cox tip-off. Lucas Thomas and Ben Blaylock will step into the jump circle. Here we go. Glad you're with us on Cruising 98. And on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel live stream. Thomas ready, Blaylock ready, three-man officiating crew ready. Tip controlled by Prince. He sends a quick pass right side to Harkins, exchanges passes with Nowell. His three right side won't go. Bodies hit the deck going for the rebound, and Leake Samuel Prince comes out with it and lays it in from 6 feet out right side. Open the scoring for Leake. 2-0, first quarter presented by Carthage Vet Clinic. Cowden meets two defenders at the top, goes to Manville. They try to go in the post, but there to intercept the pass is Prince. Now right side Harkins. Rebels work it quickly without the dribble. Now Gage Warren left side dribbles twice, exchanges passes, reverses on a skip pass over to Harkins, who comes out high. They give it to Prince, now to Nowell. Try to post up Prince, but nothing there, and now we'll come out and get a reset from Coach Morgan. A minute deep, Rebels lead at 2-0. Samuel Prince on the right side will dribble once. Now use that dribble up and come out to Nowell. Park Place playing, looks like a 2-1-2 zone and trying to match out on the shooters outside. Now they get coming off a screen, three right side. Harkins no good, but he winds up with the rebound. He'll bring it out for a reset. Right side, Nowell, quick pass into Thomas, who finds Prince on the opposite side, gets the defender in the air, and then scores on the left side. Really nice head fake and finish from Samuel Prince. Manville at the top gives it to Cowden. Cowden left-hand dribbles, guarded by Nowell. Around a screen, they pick and roll, but it's intercepted in the lane by Prince. Nowell, nice fake to the right, drives left, steps through, scoop shot right side, won't go. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Park Place's Jaden Knott. So the Crusaders come into the offensive half court looking for their first points. Blake Anderson leveled off out high right side by Harkins. They work it around to the left to Cowden. He tries to loop it down to Manville. It's about 6 inches over his reach. Out of bounds. Turnover gives it to L.A., leading 4-0. 5:37 to go first quarter. Nowell will back away. Look at that zone. Go left side to Warren. Now to Prince. Prince inside the arc. Steps in, kicks out to Warren for a junction three. Left side shot good for the freshman. Rebels have a 7-0 lead on the Crusaders. Rebel three-pointers presented by Prince Oil. 7 locations of the junction. Just stop in when you see the train. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter as Park Place works their offensive half-court set. Blake Anderson going in against two Rebels. Shot partially blocked by Prince, and he goes high to take the rebound. Comes into the front court. Tries to find a teammate to leave it to. Nobody there. He runs it down left sideline. Now they get it to Harkins, right corner. He'll turn his back to the bucket and give it back out to Nowell. Coach Morgan holds up the right fist in the air. Penetration drive and kick out from Harkins to Nowell. And now cutting to the basket on the baseline. Good assist from Nowell and the finish by Warren. It's 9-0. Timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station.
Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Palmertree with you at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. Over to my left, Breck Riley running the action camera tonight, and Billy Steen, steady as always in Boswell Media Sports Studios. Glad you're with us here on Thursday, January 9. 9-0, speaking of the number 9. Park Place subs in Michael Sebring. He handles the ball, gets it to Keegan Cowden out high. They go to Jaden Knott. Now the free throw line, Anderson. Here's Cowden on a drive, going up for the block, but committing the foul is Lucas Thomas for L.A. First foul called in the ball game. 4:12 to go in the Carthage Vet Clinic first quarter. Keaton Cowden trying to put some points on the board for his team. And he does with a first free throw. Ben Jackson comes off the bench for Leake. He replaces Thomas. 6'2" senior Ben Jackson. Second free throw right on target for Keegan Cowden. 9-2. Open look, Harkins in the corner, but he bounces down to Jackson, who finds a streaking teammate, Samuel Prince, coming down the lane, and he scores the runner right in front of the basket. 6 for Prince, 11-2 the score. Now Knott finding Blaylock open underneath, and he scores over Prince. Big man Ben Blaylock scores the first field goal for the Crusaders, 11-4, 3:33 to play in the first. Out near the LA logo is Nowell, goes left side, Warren, skip pass to the right to Prince. Penetration, Nowell, kick out Prince, shot missed, offensive rebound. Things kept alive for Leake as Prince drives in and draws contact. They're going to put the foul on Blake Anderson, his first. Prince, the sophomore, with 6 points. Before Thanksgiving, he joined the 1,000-point scoring club. He's good on the first free throw. You heard Coach Jason Morgan talk about what an asset he is defensively. Night in and night out. Second free throw good. 8 now for Prince. Rebels lead it by 9. Sebron looking at some 1-2-2 trapping pressure, and there's a steal from Nowell ahead to Prince. No look pass Harkins, lets the defender sail by, and he scores it with 2 hands from the right side. Good patience there from Harkins. And the assist from Prince, 15-4, double-digit lead for Leake. Anderson bounces right side, Sebron to Knott, guarded by Warren. Uses into the corner, chased down by Sebron. Tries to go underneath. Nowell knocks it away from Kyle Jenkins, who's checked into the game. League's going to bring in Trey Clark, Jake Freeney, and Tate Edwards to replace Harkins, Nowell, and Warren. 2:45 to go in the Carthage Vet Clinic first quarter. Now Prince, the lone starter, remaining in the game. Nice inbound play to Manville. He got an easy 2 right there. Good set play from Park Place, and then Leake turns it over. Leake 15, Park Place 6. Fast-moving first quarter. Jenkins feeds it to Anderson, guarded by Trey Clark, leveled off free throw line left. They'll work it back for a reset to the outside, off the screen. Anderson 3, off the left side of the rim. And Sebron can't reel it in on the sideline, and Leake will take over. Rebels up 9. They have basketball possession. Senior Jake Freeney on the left-hand dribble. Looking at that 2-1-2 zone. Edwards left side, to Jackson behind the arc. Back to Edwards, and he'll send down the junction 3 from the left side. Tate Edwards can be a streaky shooter, and his first one goes through the rim, junction 3. 18-6. Anderson gets tied up going down the right lane line. It's going to stay with the Crusaders as they sub in Nolan McCall. Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong side. Sorry, I knew that wasn't right. Nolan McCall plays for us. Brody Newton, number 20. Inbound to Manville. Anderson out between the rings. Now left side back to Manville. They'll curl around Jaden Knott, but he's leveled off by Edwards. They work a 3 right side, missed by Anderson. Rebound Prince, and he's quick with the pass ahead to Clark. But Clark's got a defender in front of him, finds Prince streaking down there for a right-hand lead. 20-6, and there's a steal and right-hand score again from Prince. He has a dozen. It's 22 for Leake, 6 for Park Place. 1:10 to play in the quarter. Anderson at the top of the key, left side. Manville, he wants the three, and he sends it down. Manville makes the contested three. 22-9. Here's Prince, uses up his dribble, finds Edwards, left corner three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Offside rebound, Ben Jackson going up strong. Shot blocked once, twice, but out to Edwards, and the Rebels keep it. Under 44 seconds to play. Free throw line, Jackson in the middle of the zone, out to Jake Freeney, and Leake will reset it. Prince trying to post up left side. Now they come to Trey Clark to the right. Nice job, little touch pass from Jackson down to Prince. Shot missed. LA gets the offensive board, and a foul committed by Park Place. Going on Manville, his first. Junior Trey Clark goes to the line with 13 points. A little bit too deep on that first free throw. Evan Atkinson and Will Merritt check into the game for Park Place. Prince out of the game for LA, replaced by freshman Major Chandler. Second free throw is good for Clark. He makes 1 out of 2. 23-9, under 20 seconds to play. Blake Anderson guarded by Clark. Away from the basket to Manville. To the free throw line, out to Sebring, guarded by Freeney. Freeney really pestering him on the right side. Anderson between the leg dribble, trying to drive. Double team comes, and Freeney commits the foul. Got Freeney up in the air. 5.3 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see free throws from Blake Anderson. Taken quite a few shots in this quarter, but nothing has gone through the hoop for him. First one slides in. 23-10. Make here from Anderson to make it 23-11. That's what it is. Rebels can get a quick shot up. Freeney, right side, across the timeline to the top. Going to fire the deep three. Off. Oh, it rolls around, went left side, heel, right side, and in. Deep junction three to end the quarter. 26-10, Leake after one, back in 60.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Hey, if you're tired of being cooped up, well, let me suggest that you head down to Ozark Ag on Highway 16 in Carthage. After all, they rule the roost when it comes to being the #1 Big Dutchman dealer in the state. Plus, they carry all the brand names you've come to count on when it comes to your poultry products. Ozark Ag is also proud to be the sole distributor of Casco product line disinfectants. And they have exceptional poultry house service, maintenance, and supplies just waiting for you. So do yourself a favor. Stop feeling all cooped up and get down to Ozark Ag on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Second quarter action about to get underway at the Joe F. Shepard Gym on the campus of Leake Academy. Gage Warren, Matthew Nowell, Major Chandler, Lucas Thomas, Jack Harkins on the floor for Leake. They lead it by 15 after 8 minutes of play. Harkins right side with it. Bounce pass ahead of the circle to Nowell. He'll rise up for three. Miss to the left. Major Chandler with the offensive board. Put back is good. Whistle. Looks like Chandler will get a chance for the and-one. Let's see what the officials call. If he was being held when he went up, or if foul was committed by someone else against someone else. The officials talking about it on the right, on the baseline right of the basket. Coach Jason Morgan trying to help him out, saying the ball was in the air. I think he's right. Now all three officials talking about what they saw. And we'll get the decision. First, he's going to explain to Coach Corey McElvin what happened. We've got stoppage of play with 7:43 to go in the second quarter. That's presented by Central Electric Power Association. And the conversation continues. We could have taken a 30-second break in that time. And Coach Morgan saying, let's just count the basket, give a man to the line, and let's move on. Let's play on.
I give props to the stadium DJ.
Yes, with the Elvis, a little less conversation, a little more action. I think that's Corbin Jenkins doing that for us down there at the scorers table. We're, of course, up in the corner. I call it the Melvin Wooten loft. Here we go. Now Jason Morgan's finally getting an explanation. They have double fouls. All right, I'm going to have to take one ear off my headset to see if we get the explanation. The basket is good by Chandler. We see that. That's been counted, so give him 2. And then a foul was committed after the shot was in the air, so it's going to go on Gage Warren. After all that, basketball. Okay, here we go. 28-11 Leake. Opening minute of the second quarter. Park Place in black, working right to left. Manville guarded out between the circles by Thomas. Right side, Atkinson. Feed it to Merritt, who kicks it back out right side to Atkinson. His 3 won't go, gets his own rebound, tries to go in amongst the trees. On his back to get it. Nice job saving it there by senior Lucas Thomas. Leake will get it there on the steal. Leading by 17. Left sideline Warren into the corner. Chandler left side. Now deep wide left side. Nowell coming off the screen. Open look. Warren 3. Missed. Too deep. Rebound Sebring. Here he comes. Trying to weave his way through Leake defenders, but leveled off by Nowell. Manville between the circles. Now left side. Merritt guarded by Warren. He comes over the top of a screen. Goes to Blake Anderson. Harkins trying to pick his pocket. Then the pass left side was just sort of left there. Sebring ran it down. Now he drives, gets 2 Rebel defenders in the air, and he'll get to the free throw line. Looks like the foul's going on Nowell, his first. Team's second. Leake 28, Park Place 11. Michael Sebring going to the line. Sophomore. First free throw wide left. Samuel Prince checks in to replace Major Chandler. 6:36 to go in the quarter, and Jaden Knott returns to the game for Park Place. Sebring 2 deep, 0 for 2 trip there. The Rebels get the rebound. Nowell, so looking at that 2-on-2. Rebels have been able to get some cutters to the basket through that, and also have hit a couple of junction threes. Harkins thinks about the 3, but nice rotation to the left side for the open look. Warren's 3 too deep. Rebound Blaylock for the Crusaders. Head to Sebring. Park Place going to slow it down, run some half-court set. Merritt outside to Sebring, guarded by Nowell into the middle of the floor. Right side Atkinson back to Merritt. Now to Knott, guarded by Harkins along the 3-point line. He's going to curl into the lane. Step back 3, fall away missed. Rebound Thomas for the Rebels. Rebels up 17. Harkins in the right corner. Finds right lane line. Thomas going strong to the rack. Can't make the shot, but digs the rebound out on the left side, but his pass to the top taken away by Sebring. Here come the Crusaders. Open look, Merritt, he turns, 3, just nicks the front of the rim, and another Lucas Thomas rebound for the Rebels. Deep pass ahead, right side. At the free throw line, Harkins finds Thomas, and they come back out to Nowell. Nearly throw it away left sideline, reeled in by Warren. 5:08 to go in the second quarter, presented by Central Electric Power Association. Around the perimeter, the Rebels go. Quick open look for Harkins. Now here's a three by Prince, right side, too deep. Offensive rebound. Thomas, he gets it ahead to Prince. His shot blocked. Nowell gets it. He can't get it to go up on the follow. And another offensive board and put back, that time by Thomas. First bucket for Lucas. It's 30-11. The Rebels are getting control of this game at that defensive end. Really making it tough for Park Place. Merritt drives, kick out to Sebring at the top. And he's leveled off by a double team. Out to Atkinson on a drive. His shot rejected by Warren, taken by Nowell. He's going to put it up through two defenders, high off the glass, and get it to drop in. Nowell's got two, and there's timeout called. 30-second timeout with 4:10 to go. Rebels 32, Park Place 11.
Welch Forest Product does. Welch Forest Products in Union can clear timber from your property with the least amount of possible damage. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation thinning, or site prep, call Paul Welch now at 601-774-8200.
Anyone who thinks they're better than Welch Forest Products or Leake Academy Rebel basketball,
Hard to the rim, gets it in, and she'll go to the line. Count the basket.
is barking up the wrong tree.
Boswell Media Sports.
Reset things for you. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go before halftime. Leake Academy boys leading Park Place 32-11 in district play. These teams met back on December 5th, and the Rebels won that night in Pearl 60-29. Samuel Prince had 23 points. Lucas Thomas scored 11. The Rebels nearly get a turnover Park Place, but now it's going to be an open look. Three on the way, left side, going to be missed by Hunter Elrod, who's just seen his first action. And there's Blake Anderson crashing to the floor, putting up a 12-footer from the right side, and he'll get to head back to the free throw line. They'll put the foul on Samuel Prince. Samuel's first. Team's third, 3:57 to go. Anderson now 3 for 3 at the line. He's got a good-looking stroke at the line. Senior Keegan Cowden returns to the game. Park Place in black. A little bit of green trim around those numbers. Second free throw good. 4 points for Anderson, all at the line, 32-13. Jack Harkins, transition three, right side, left short. Rebound, Jaden Knott. He'll bring it up himself. Tate Edwards in the game for Leake. Open look, Elrod three, air balls. Ben Jackson with a rebound on the offside, ahead to Edwards. Edwards to the free throw line. They work it outside right corner, now left-hand dribble, Jack Harkins. Junior hands it off to Matthew Nowell, that junior guard. Arc around right to left. Skip pass, gets it into the corner. Edwards three, horseshoes out. Offensive rebound, Prince going up against the defender and scores from the right side. It's just muscling your way in and getting your 14th point. 34-13, Leake. Across the timeline comes Cowden. Got a high screen. No pick and roll action there. Rebels prevented that from happening. Now to Cowden between the rings. They go right side, Anderson around a Blaylock screen, and he shoots one straight through from the free throw line. Half a dozen for Anderson, 34-16. Harkins in the corner, out deep to the right to Nowell. Rebels will pass around the perimeter, go in the post to Jackson left side, and coming in, unable to handle the really hot pass was Prince. Park Place on the turnover, and there's Ben Jackson with a rejection. Just grabs it away from Cowden. Here come the Rebels. Now we'll go the other way amongst the trees. Shot rejected, but dug out on the baseline. Harkins, he's going to curl in the lane. Stop, score it from 6 feet in front. Jack's got 4. Rebels up 21 points, 36-15. Minute 42 to go in the Central Electric Power Association third quarter. Steele in the backcourt. And right-hand lay-in, Samuel Prince. 16 for him. 90 seconds to go in the half. Park Place with Blaylock guarded by Jackson, right corner to Elrod. Into the lane, turnaround, 10-foot jumper missed by Anderson, and Edwards chases down the rebound in the right corner. They get an open look for Harkins, right corner, off the front of the rim, no good, but offensive rebound, floater, stuck back in from 6 feet away by Nowell. Timeout with 1:05 to play in the half. Rebels in front 40-15. We'll be back in 30.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Like Coach Hatch and Morgan, Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
Boswell Media Sports.
Leake Academy 40, Park Place 15. We've got Rebels and Raiders from Lamar Academy Friday night. I'll be in Meridian. Hope you'll be listening on your radio on Cruising 98.3 or on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. Minute 5 to go. Leake ahead by 25. Sebring gives it to a trailing teammate. Now out to Manville, who puts up a tough 2 in front of the free throw line. No good. Senior Ben Jackson with a rebound. Jake Freeney, Edwards, Prince, Jackson, and Harkins on the floor. Final 45 seconds of the half. Catch, release, 3, rattles in for Jack. Junction 3, first of the night for Jack Harkins, 43-15, 33 seconds, clock ticking. Cowden bothered by Harkins. Fires it down to Kyle Jenkins, right baseline. Now out to Merritt, he's going to curl in, leveled off by Edwards. Work it back outside with 18 seconds. There's Jaden Knott with a drive. Too strong off the glass. Rebound Tate Edwards for L.A. To Freeney. He navigates to the middle of the floor. 2 seconds. 1. Freeney going to try to end with a 3 like he did the first. That one just slides off the rim. No good. But the Rebels lead it 43-15 at the half. They hold Park Place to just 4 points in the quarter while scoring 27 themselves, and they are in control as we go to the Wendy's halftime. We'll be back. Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Experience the South Group Cox Agency difference. We work with clients of established businesses, startups, young and established families, retirees, and high net worth individuals. South Group Cox has a statewide presence, local knowledge, and superior expertise. We are committed to be your hometown and long-term trusted advisor and have access to insurance and risk management solutions while at the same time offering you coverage options at an affordable rate. South Group Cox Agency open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 207 West Main Street, Carthage.
When it comes to being champions of the hardwood, nobody knows what it takes to dominate the way the Rebels and Welch Forest Product does. Welch Forest Products in Union can clear timber from your property with the least amount of possible damage. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation thinning, or site prep, call Paul Welch now at 601-774-8200.
Anyone who thinks they're better than Welch Forest Products or Leake Academy Rebel basketball,
Hard to the rim, gets it in, and she'll go to the line. Count the basket.
Is barking up the wrong tree.
Dr. Ryan Anderson and his crew at Central Mississippi Animal Clinic love getting to know you and your pet. In addition to your pet's health care, they offer boarding that will be your fur baby's home away from home. Become a member of the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic family today. Download the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic app or go to centralmississippianimalclinic.com. Central Mississippi Animal Clinic, Highway 35, Carthage. Winter in central Mississippi may feel a bit different than other regions. It could feel like winter in the morning and summer by the afternoon. To keep your home comfortable, which may mean adjusting your thermostat by a few degrees, Central Electric recommends setting your thermostat at 68 degrees and changing your HVAC filters once a month. Make sure to seal your doors and windows if air is escaping or coming in. Central Electric, serving you since 1937. This institution is an employer.
What's the 3 most important words in sports? We got game. And In Sports, located in Philadelphia, can take yours to another level. Whether it's custom printing for your home team or our local high schools, you can always count on In Sports when it comes to having what you need when you need to look your best. From apparel to accessories, let In Sports at 431 Beacon Street in Philadelphia prove to you what it means when they say, we got game.
In Sports, proud supporter of the Leake Academy Rebels.
Whether it's the game of basketball or life itself, nobody wants to watch it from the sidelines. Performance Therapy and their 2 closest locations in Carthage and Philadelphia. Their professional and experienced team of therapists provide occupational speech and physical therapy and can customize a plan for both in location or online sessions. For more information, visit their locations on Highway 16 in Carthage or on Beacon Street in Philadelphia. Performance Therapy, proud supporter of Leake Academy basketball. When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Hey, if you're tired of being cooped up, well, let me suggest that you head down to Ozark Ag on Highway 16 in Carthage. After all, they rule the roost when it comes to being the #1 Big Dutchman dealer in the state. Plus, they carry all the brand names you've come to count on when it comes to your poultry products. Ozark Ag is also proud to be the sole distributor of Casco product line disinfectants. And they have exceptional poultry house service, maintenance, and supplies just waiting for you. So do yourself a favor. Stop feeling all cooped up and get down to Ozark Ag on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Wendy's halftime coming to you from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. Halftime of the boys game. Leake Academy in command 43-15, the lead over Park Place in this MAIS District 2 5A ball game as the Rebels try to make it a clean sweep. Junior high girls, junior high boys, high school girls, high school boys over the Crusaders. Philip Palmertree with you. And I gotta brag as the proud granddaddy today. Second grandchild born over at Anderson Hospital in Meridian, 11:57 this morning. Millie Kate Van Drunen, 7 pounds 3 ounces. She is a peach, and she and Mama are doing well. And we thank the Lord for that. Good gifts, and so congratulations to Ruth Ann, my daughter, and her husband Josh, and big sister Hannah.
You got 40% of a starting 5.
That's right. We're working on it.
Need a few more.
So, but you didn't come to hear me talk about my grandchildren. You're tuning in to hear about Leake Academy, and I want to talk for a second about Leake Academy football as the Wendy's halftime rolls on. And speaking of Wendy's halftime, you should not sleep on the Wendy's breakfast. Just don't. Those great croissant sandwiches, biscuit sandwiches, and you got to get those delicious seasoned potatoes that go with them.
They need to sell those all day long. I've been barking up that tree.
Hey, same here.
at Kosciuszko, telling them just sell these all day.
They got to. They're so good.
I could go for a number 6.
And the coffee is good.
I could go for a number 6 with a side of seasoned potatoes instead of French fries.
Yeah, that's our producer, director, and camera operator tonight, Breck Riley, who speaks the truth. As tomorrow's Terrors. Tomorrow's Terrors. All right, tomorrow's Terrors to the delight of the crowd here, halftime of the boys' game. Now back to football. We need to say congratulations to Leake Academy sophomore George Wilcox. He was chosen as best offensive player and MVP of the Magnolia Sports Association Super Sophomore All-Star Game, powered by Major Drip Athletics, hosted by East Central Community College. Congratulations, George, who had some kind of sophomore season. It'll be exciting to see what he and the Rebels will do next year.
Pretty good year.
Pretty good year.
Pretty good year.
Started off 0-4 and then improved every week through the season and got those wins down the stretch. Got a record-setting 9-touchdown pass performance in the opening round of the playoffs down at Silliman.
First team All-State.
That's right. He is QB1 is the real deal. Congratulations to him. The Rebels were led by Samuel Prince with 16 in the first half, 7 from Jack Harkins. Samuel Prince made 2 free throws and then made 7 shots from the field for his 16. Talk a little more about that as we get the third quarter started. Third quarter presented by In Sports. Rebels 43, Crusaders 15. Park Place basketball. 3 from the top, Logan Manville off the front of the rim. Long rebound chased down by Knott at midcourt. He fires right side. The Rebels going to be called for a foul. Looks like Trey Clark, guilty party there. On the floor, Tate Edwards, Trey Clark, Lucas Thomas, Jake Freeney, Samuel Prince for Leake. So the Crusaders play it in, moving left to right. Freeney guarding Knott at the top. Cowden at the top. There's a runner missed by Knott and rebounded by Prince. Come the Rebels leading by 28. Trey Clark's pass from the right wing, looking for Lucas Thomas, deflected out of bounds by Kyle Jenkins. It's Jenkins, Cowden, Manville, Knott, and Anderson on the floor for Park Place. At left side, he's going to come down 1-on-4, carried the ball on his hip, gets called for the travel. No score after the first minute of the third quarter. All night, it's been a 2-1-2 zone for the Crusaders, leaving Edwards open for 3, and he sends the junction 3, nothing but net. It's his second trifecta of the night, 46-15. Edwards goes to the deck as he and Knott collide. Now right side, Manville isolated, guarded by Thomas. Thomas denies him access to the basket, and they send it back to the top for the reset. They're going to call Jenkins for a moving screen. He came in, lowered the shoulder on Tate Edwards. Good call there at the top. Leake 46, Park Place 15. Right side, left-hand dribble for senior Jake Freeney to Edwards. They come and match up on him out of the zone. He and Freeney exchange passes. Back to Freeney. He'll work right side to Prince. Skip pass. Catch and release 3. Straight down this chute for junior Tate Edwards. 9 points for him. It's 49-15. He is loving the left side of the floor. Scored all 3 of his junction 3s there, and I think he's 3 out of 4 from three-point range. Pass over the head of Manville. Picked out of the air by Prince. Again to Edwards, left side 3. That one a little bit short. Trey Clark puts it back, goes up high, and then just flips it back in from the right side. Trey Clark with his 3rd point of the night. First made shot from the field, 51-15. Manville got a step on Thomas, can't finish, 4 feet in front of the rim. Prince with the rebound, gets it to Freeney, and he'll walk it across the timeline. Go to Prince left side, guarded by Knott. Now deep wide right, Clark. Right sideline, Edwards, trying to post up Thomas. They'll work it around right side as Coach Morgan holds up the C signal. Edwards' pass, right sideline, goes off Jenkins' hands, out of bounds. Major Chandler checks in for Samuel Prince. The clock is running. Ben Blaylock, Michael Seabrun, and Evan Atkinson check in for Park Place. I just noticed on the back of their jerseys where you have the last name, it has in cursive Crusaders at the top. Just noticed that. But you notice that when it's a 36-point game. High screener at the top. Go to Edwards. We'll get Anderson for sticking his leg out, trying to trip. Slow down, Edwards. It's 2 on Anderson. Second team foul. Ben Jackson enters the ball game, and Lucas Thomas takes a seat. Left baseline. Jackson dropped it, got it back, out to Freeney, left open for 3, a little too deep, and they'll get Chandler coming over the back of Atkinson. That's Major's first foul of the night, Rebels second. 3.5 minutes to go. A 51-15 game. Go left corner, Anderson. He probes, steps back, and they'll work it around. Pass it to the perimeter to Seabrun. Drives on, drives in, kicks out to the top. Blaylock's 3 rolls all around the rims and falls in. His 5th point of the night. And the Rebels get careless. Step over the end line, that's what it was. Okay, clock running. Here's a right corner 3, missed by Seabrun and run down along the left sideline by senior Ben Jackson. To Freeney, he's going to step through among the trees, drive, shot partially blocked, left short over the end line. It'll stay with Leake. Third quarter presented by In Sports in Philadelphia. Anderson exits the ball game, and Hunter Elrod checks in. No, excuse me, Will Merritt checks in. Freeney, left corner 3, slides off the rim, offside rebound, Seabrun. To Merritt, challenging Clark. Backs it out for a Ben Blaylock 3 at the top that's good. Back-to-back trays for Ben Blaylock, 51-21. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. Left sideline, there's a Tate Edwards 3 that's off the front of the rim, but taken offside by Clark. The Rebels keep it. Get an extra possession out of here. They've had good offensive rebounding tonight. Another Edwards 3 from the left side. No good. Ben Jackson touched it last before it went out of bounds. Rebels make some subs here. Warren and Harkins enter the game. Chandler and Freeney and Jackson stay on the floor. Under 1:20 to play. There's a Merritt 3 off the rim. Going high for it is Jackson. LA coming across midcourt. Bounce pass to Warren. Double team comes to him. He sends it back to Freeney. Rebels have been able to get a lot of open looks from 3 out of this zone. Left free throw line, Jackson now reverses right side. Little runner from the baseline, missed by Harkins from 14 feet away. Not a great shot there. The defender in front of him. Here come the Crusaders. Seabrun going down the left lane line. Little double clutch shot, runner missed. Rebound Jackson. Rebels work it ahead with 27 seconds to go. On the drive, Harkins going up on Knott, leaves it a little short. Saved in bounds by Warren. Jackson can't get it to go in, and then there's a lot of bodies crashing underneath. Looks like Major Chandler is going to pick up the foul, his second. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. You would think Crusaders will take the last shot. Both varsity games have gotten into a running clock situation in the half. Here's Merritt's three, left side, off the heel, no good. Gets his own rebound, fall away from 10 feet away, no good. Blaylock with the offside rebound and rejected by Jackson, and then Blaylock's going to pick up a technical foul here at the end of the quarter as he got the ball back and slammed it into the leg of Ben Jackson. So Rebels will have a free throw opportunity coming up here before we step aside for the break. So it looks like Gage Warren is Coach Morgan's selection for the free throws. So we'll keep it here for the free throws after the technical foul goes on Ben Blaylock. He'll have to make it with the music going. He misses the technical. That'll end the quarter. Rebels 51, Park Place 21, back in 60.
Thank you. Moore's Pharmacy is my go-to pharmacy. I can pick up all my meds, shop for any occasion, get my gifts wrapped, and feel like part of the family while I'm there. There's nothing like shopping at home, supporting the very people I work with, go to church with, and am friends with. Moore's Pharmacy is a true asset to our community. Shortest wait, quickest service, and great prices. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena.
Dr. Ryan Anderson and his crew at Central Mississippi Animal Clinic love getting to know you and your pet. In addition to your pet's health care, they offer boarding that will be your fur baby's home away from home. Become a member of the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic family today. Download the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic app or go to centralmississippianimalclinic.com. Central Mississippi Animal Clinic, Highway 35, Carthage.
Action.
Boswell Media Sports.
Action starting the fourth quarter. Basket from the right side. Trey Clark for Leake. 54-21 as we start the fourth. Manville denied access to the basket. Loses it out of bounds. Good defense from Lucas Thomas. Results in the turnover. It's Warner Young in the game along with Tate Edwards. Matthew Nowell. Lucas Thomas and Trey leads 54-21. Open look right corner. Clark, three, just a little is left short. Over the inline, last touched by the Crusaders. Not Cowden. Manville, Elrod, and Baker Craig in the game. Rebels with it running some half-court offense. Nowell to Young, deep wide left. He'll come to the top. Find Trey Clark in the corner. Nice feed down for Thomas, who goes strong to the rim and gets fouled. Logan Manville commits his second personal, team second. Running clock situation here in the fourth. Lucas Thomas with 2 points, misses the first free throw. No Rebels on the lane lines. One out of two for Edwards. For Thomas. 55 for the Rebels, 21 for Park Place. Elrod around a Manville screen. Uses up that dribble, reverses right side. Now they go on the baseline to Manville. He can't find anybody inside, and his pass into the lane deflected off the arm of Thomas out of bounds. Coach McElvin going to send Josiah Patrick into the game to see his first action and replace Cowden. Patrick, senior. Inbound pass deflected by the Rebels, Nolan McCall. The Rebels get the steal, bring it up, leading by 34. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the Central Mississippi Animal Clinic fourth quarter. Nolan McCall, catch, shoot, three, left short, right into the hands of Manville on the right baseline. Craig into Patrick, who's going to drive. Too strong off the glass. Rebound taken off the bounce by Nowell for Leake. Edwards deep wide left to Warner Young. Double team comes to him, and the Rebels will send it around right side into the corner for Edwards. He'll hold the ball up high, go in the post. to Thomas, back to Edwards. His three is short. Rebound Hunter Elrod on the right baseline. And the Crusaders go to Patrick, driving on Young. Then they run into Lucas Thomas trying to help from the weak side. Thomas commits the foul. Now they're going to call it. They're going to call it on Young. Okay. Young commits the foul. Leake sends Davis Savell into the game. Pass comes out to the top to Jaden Knott. He's going to get fouled on a three-point shot. Get 3 free throws. The clock continues to tick, under 3:50 to play. Fouls on Nowell. His second. No Rebel has more than 2 fouls. Jaden Knott has not scored tonight. Senior in the starting lineup, got 3 free throws coming his way, and he sends the first one through. Senior right-hander flips the second one up, sticks it on the back of the iron. John David Gill checks in for the Rebels for Matthew Nowell, who's had a good night. Matthew with 4 points. Samuel Prince, the leading scorer for the Rebels, with 16 in the first half. Two out of 3 at the free throw line for Mr. Knott. 55-23, under 2:48 to play, and the Rebels throw it away. Jake Craig with a steal and a right-hand lay-in. Another senior off the bench for the Crusaders. 55-25, left side. There's Thomas on a drive, leaves it short. Rebound snatched down by Parker Langston. 3 from the right side, missed. Rebound Warner Young goes to the middle of the floor looking for an open teammate. Uses up the draw for dragging his foot. Carter Seal coming in for Leake. Freshman 6'3", replaces senior Lucas Thomas with 2 minutes to play. Central Mississippi Animal Clinic presenting this fast-moving, continuous clock-running fourth quarter. Rebels 55 and Park Place 25. Patrick, the top to Riley Robinson, who's in the game now. Robinson driving on Carter Seal, does a nice job finding Langston on the other side, but they turn it over. Travel the call, 90 seconds to play. Major Chandler into the game for John David Gill. Chandler will handle it. Left side, McCall gives it back. Now to Young at the top. Nice pass, open look. McCall sends the junction 3 through. First points of the night for sophomore Nolan McCall, and it's 58-25, 1 minute to play. Deep pass in the left corner to Gabe Germany. Gives it up to Patrick. Fall away from the left side, no good. Rebound McCall for the Rebels. To the freshman, Chandler. Right side, McCall gives it back. Chandler wants the 3. Chandler got the junction 3, and the bench loves it. 61-25, and Gill comes back into the game for Chandler. Feeling good, coming to the bench with a smile on his face. 61-25, final 22 seconds of the game. Park Place going left side. The top, Jake Craig. Over to Robinson. The ball stolen on the baseline by Warner Young, and that will count it down. 3-2-1. And Leake's going to secure a 61-25 win. We'll take a short break and come back with the Ozark Ag postgame as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist Leake, making your health care our #1 priority.
Experience the South Group Cox Agency difference. We work with clients of established businesses, startups, young and established families, retirees, and high net worth individuals. South Group Cox has a statewide presence, local knowledge, and superior expertise. We are committed to be your hometown and long-term trusted advisor. Access to insurance and risk management solutions while at the same time offering you coverage options at an affordable rate. South Group Cox Agency open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in West Main Street, Carthage.
At Wendy's, you don't need a psychic to tell you your hamburger's gonna taste great.
Excuse me?
Because every square hamburger is a sign you're getting the best.
Did someone say sign?
4 corners of hot and juicy fresh beef that make deliciousness its destiny every time.
Hold on. I'm getting fresh beef.
When you want the best hamburger, square's the beef. Choose wisely.
Choose Wendy's, Dave Single. I am a psychic, after all.
Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station.
Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Like Coach Hatch and Morgan, Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
Winter in central Mississippi may feel a bit different than other regions. It could feel like winter in the morning and summer by the afternoon. To keep your home comfortable, which may mean adjusting your thermostat by a few degrees, Central Electric recommends set at 68 degrees and changing your HVAC filters once a month. Make sure to seal your doors and windows if air is escaping or coming in. Central Electric, serving you since 1937. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Boswell Media Sports.
It's the Ozark Ag postgame from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. And Leake's boys win 61-25 over Park Place. Rebels, their 18th win of the season against 7 losses. And they're 5-1 in the district, game behind Simpson. And the Rebels face Lamar next week in Meridian, and we'll bring it to you on Cruising 98.3, the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. The Moore's Pharmacy pregame will start about 10 minutes before 6. So be with us on Friday, and then we plan to bring you Monday coverage on the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday as Leake plays in Decatur at East Central Community College at the MLK Classic. We'll confirm times and opponents this week. Check Leake Academy Sports on Twitter, and also schedule that we'll update on Kicks96news.com for those games next Monday. In this ball game, Leake went to work early, led 26-11 after one quarter, led 43-15 at the half, and never looked back. 61-25 the final. Ben Blaylock, the leading scorer for Park Place with 8 points. Blake Anderson with 6. For Leake, Samuel Prince scored 16 points all in the first half off 7 made shots and 2 for 2 free throw shooting. He was the only Leake player in double figures. Tate Edwards had 9, though, with 3 junction threes. 7 points for Jack Harkins off a junction 3 and 2 made shots. Then 6 points for freshman Gage Warren, who was in the starting lineup. He made a junction 3. A 2, and made 1 out of 2 free throws. Trey Clark with 5 off the bench, 2 made shots and 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. Major Chandler also had 5 with a 2 and a junction 3. 4 for Matthew Nowell off 2 shots from the field in the second quarter. Nolan McCall hit a late junction 3. Jake Freeney hit a 3 at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. And Lucas Thomas had 3 off a made shot and 1 of shooting. Ben Jackson, Carter Seal, John David Gill, Davis Savell, and Warner Young all played in the game for Leake but did not score. Prince with 16. Edwards scored 9. Harkins 7. Half a dozen for Trey Clark. 5 apiece for, Gage Warren had 6. Trey Clark with 5. Major Chandler with 5. 4 for Nowell. 3 apiece for Freeney, for Thomas, and McCall for Leake in the 61-25 victory. Park Place falls to 13-8 and 1-5. That'll do it for us here at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. Thanks to Billy Steen, our studio producer. Thanks to Breck Riley, our outstanding producer, director, and camera operator tonight. And thanks to all of you for listening and watching. We appreciate the whole team at Basel Media Sports, sales folks, our graphics folks, our studio producers, Laura, who is the glue, Laura Beckham, the glue that keeps it all together, and Melissa and Johnny, who call the shots. We're glad to be a part of that team and glad you've joined us tonight. So for all of them, this is Philip Palmertree saying good night from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym, where the Rebels win all the games today against Park Place. And we'll see you, Lord willing, Friday from Meridian. Until then, good night.